Welcome to Catherine Paint. Today I am going to be playing with some alcohol inks, and I actually am just going to play around with some techniques that I've seen on Clara Lawrence's channel. She is amazing. You'll have to go check her out. So she has all these tutorials on alcohol ink, and I am brand new to this, so I thought I would play around. So I bought a pad of Yupo paper that's a 9x14. And so I cut it in half, and this is the half sheet here, and then I cut the other half into two pieces. So I am just going to use these three colors. And so I had bought a set of the Pinata inks. So that's what I have. I am using the Baja blue, the passion purple, and rainforest green on these. And ultimately my goal is to play around with some other techniques also. So I got these are watercolor brushes that she also used for alcohol ink, and if you check that tutorial, I'm going to link that below because it's amazing. So after I do this first step, then I'm going to go back in and make some shapes with these brushes. You can fill this with alcohol and just squeeze it. It's made for watercolor, but we're repurposing it. So this one has a fine tip. And then this one has a wider tip. And then this has like the chisel tip. So you can get different effects by rubbing the ink off. So we're gonna play around with that. But the first step is to get some alcohol ink on the paper. It has to be all dry and everything before you wanna start messing with it with the brushes. So, what else do you need to know? So let's just play around. So it's different phases. So I have a 91% alcohol, and I am just going to put some color down and then kind of flood it. On some of them, I'm going to put like shapes down across it, and one of them I'm going to leave it plain so I can play with it that way too. I'm not sure which one. So let's just kind of play around. So some green. This is the Baja blue that already has some alcohol in it. So I thought I might use some of that too. It's already watered down, or alcohol down. So yeah, on the regular pigments, you don't have to shake it. But on the white and the metallics, then you do have to shake it. So. All right. So I am just going to cover the whole entire paper with color. Just kind of, I think it's called a flood coat. So guys, I'm brand new at this, but I really want to play with those brushes and stuff. So we're going to figure it out one way or the other. All right, I'm going to add a little bit more alcohol. I have some in a spray bottle. I just sprayed it everywhere. So see how much I'm learning? Learn what to do, what not to do. Oh, I meant to put gloves on. Whoopsies. Okay. It's a lot of purple. I'm gonna put a little bit more blue. Oh, that's kind of cool. I'll be playing around with that too sometime, but this time I'm really trying to do the flood coat, so I don't think the alcohol spray splash will stay. Okay. Actually, on Artist to Death the other night. He blew on it and it looked really cool, but then he covered over it. So I don't know if that would ever stay either, so let's try it. That's crazy. So that might look like the ocean, like you were moving up toward the light sometime if you didn't spit all over it when you did that. Haha. Guys, woo. All right. Let's see what that does. So let's play with some of the others. All right, I'm just gonna spray it. All right, let's make this one a little greener. Yeah, I think these, things you have to just try it, just jump in and see where it goes. And if you make mistakes, then you learn from them. But if you don't ever start, then you're definitely not going to learn anything. Like, I'm not liking that whole thing there. All right. I think I am going to put some glass bubbles on here. So you can do them on the flat side or on the rounded side. It makes a different effect. So I'll do one upside down that way, right there. And I have a couple other things that I'm using. I'm going to use this cup. This right there. This one kind of on the edge, off on the corner, but still the corner speaking there. Let's see. So there we go. One more upside down one right there. I think that's enough. All right, hold on just a second. Okay, sorry about that. If you heard a noise in the background, that was my Instapot. I had not did the pressure seal thing exactly correctly, so I needed to fix that. Now it's beeping. All right, let's do something on this one. I think I want this one primarily blue. So just 2 drops of purple and 2 drops of blue. Then I'm going to do this watered down blue or alcohol down blue that I have. All right, let's see. Okay, I think I'm going to use some of these little river rocks. They're not regular shapes, and I'm going to put them on here. Don't know if it's still wet enough. It's all a learning process. I hope you guys have fun just playing around with your art supplies, don't try not to take it too seriously. Don't like the shape of that one. It's a broken one. Let's see. I like this broken one though. This little one. Okay. I'm gonna move this a little bit. There's a dot. I don't know what that is. So let's just kind of run that back over there. All right, so I'm gonna let these dry and then I'm gonna play around. I've been wanting to make some mermaid tails. So at least one of these is gonna have a mermaid tail. Maybe more than one, we'll see. All right, I shall be back. Okay, so I have filled about up to here on each one of these pins. And I think I'm going to start with the wide one. And I am going to start just sketching out a mermaid tail on this little one here because it's completely dry and it's ready to go. These others, you can still see when you move this that the part underneath is not clear. It's been over an hour or maybe 2 hours. It's still not done. So we'll probably use those tomorrow and I'll just let them sit here overnight. But I want to play with this tonight and then we can do more later. All right, so I just want to do a mermaid tail on here. And I kind of like how it dried, gradient. It is clearer up here than down here. It's darker down here. So I'm going to use that like in the ocean, how it's lighter at the top. I don't know. This is how I'm going to sketch it this time. So let's see. I'm going to do a rough sketch and then start filling it in. And I want to, it's just going to be a really whimsical mermaid tail. So I think you actually got to get it going. Get some alcohol into the tip. Oh, squeeze a little. That's what. So like it's brand new to me, so I don't expect this to be like fine art or anything. It's just learning. So, and if you don't like it, you can work on it again. That's the thing about this. Okay, there we go. All right. All right, so if you want to take off more color, you just use the paper towel and wipe it on there. Just trying to get the rhythm of the brush. So now I'm just trying to get kind of just an idea of scales, the movement of a pattern. Just getting a feel for how the alcohol ink works and how the brush works. I've never used Yupo paper before, so I just bought it. I got it at Hobby Lobby. I don't usually go to Hobby Lobby, but I needed a gold pen and I couldn't find anyone where I could just get it really quick, so I ran into Hobby Lobby last week and they had the Yupo paper on clearance. So it was a fraction of the cost it usually is, because Yupo paper is expensive. It's not actually paper, it's kind of like a plastic. Alright, so basically what I'm doing is taking ink off of one spot and kind of adding it to another spot, moving it around. And then getting rid of some of the color, getting the alcohol going again. All right, that's pretty fun. What do you guys think? That was really fun. I'm liking that. All right. So I think we're gonna have to wait for these to dry. Let me test this one. That's dry. We got some strange shapes going on over here, don't we? Oh, that one was really wet. I'll put it back down. Maybe I should leave that side was wetter, so I'm going to leave those there. All right, well, guys, I'm going to come back in the morning, and then we're going to play with this paper and this one. Thanks for hanging with me. There's my first mermaid tail in forever. So I'm going to do a series of them, I think, in different mediums, like acrylic and resin and alcohol inks, just different stuff. All right, guys, be back. All right, let's take the rest of these off of here. This should be dry, and then we're going to call it a wrap for this particular video, and we will do more experiments with these pages in the coming videos. So just removing these off of here. Some really cool, that looks like a planet. Yeah, let's try. Kind of looks still wet, but it's not. Every single one of them looks completely different. All right. Take these off. Oh, that is still wet. See, I knew I was feeling moisture. It's been 2 days because I was having problems with my camera or uploading videos, and I couldn't film any more stuff until I got some uploaded. Okay, we're gonna have to come in for some close-ups because that's still wet, but it's really wild. All right, we're gonna have to bring it down and let you see these, okay? All right, here's what we have for this particular experiment. Here's my little mermaid tail. It was quick and easy. See the colors variations. All right, this one. See the other little one we did, different circles and glass pieces. And then here's this one. This one is crazy. I'll just touch the wet spot. All right, let's see. This is where I sprayed it with alcohol from the spray bottle. Lots of different textures. Interesting. These things right there, that look weird. That looks like ringworm or something. I know, probably shouldn't say that. I don't know if I love that part, but the rest of it, I kind of really do love. All right, well, this is a start. So now we can play with those papers, and we see what these brushes could do, or at least a start of what these brushes can do. That was really fun. Thank you guys for hanging with me. Please like and subscribe. Be inspired.